Welcome to the Schoolyard Box. We are a play-based learning activity subscription box that gets delivered to your door monthly for under $25. So every month, your child's going to get 10 activities that are all play-based that will coincide with the curriculum of their grade level. So we have a preschool box, a kindergarten box, a grade 1-2 box, and a grade 3-4 box. So what we're going to do today is show you how the boxes work. So every month you will get a box that has 10 new activities and is a new theme. So this month's theme is Into the Jungle. So we'll show you this box here, which is our BAMF box, which is actually our kindergarten level box. So each month you'll get an instruction sheet. So all the instructions for all of the games come on one easy sheet. It'll show you what you're learning, the items that you need to play that game within the box, and how to play it. And then also the really cool thing that it shows you is a challenge. So every game has a challenge where it's a harder way to play that game. So after your child's played the game a few times, they may want a bit of a different way to play, and that will provide it to them. Or if there's one skill set that your child has that they're really good at, it still provides you with a harder way to play that game as well. So this month, the 6 games that you get that are reusable and you can use time and time and time again are right here. So let me explain those to you. So your first one here is patterns, patterns, patterns. So what you're going to do is take all of the different pattern cards that you can see here, and then your child takes the little cards here that match, and they just put them on top to make the different patterns, and they can extend those patterns as well to learn how to make patterns. The next one is the jungle truck game, which you see here. So what your child does is take the game board, they set out their little truck, as you can see there, and then they have these cards. And in these cards, it teaches them how to count up and how to count down, and they use that to move their car around. This game is really fun for their snack time or anything like that, because they can use their snack, if you're doing Cheerios or Goldfish or anything like that, to be counting up and down to move their truck. So a great activity for that time of day. The next one's I Spy, which are these subtraction game cards. So you take your binoculars and you have to spy and find the matching picture of each of the equations. Moving on to our literacy games. This is a really fun one and a great way to get some energy out. So you hide these leaf cards all over a room of your house, or you can even do this outside because they're laminated so they can get wet, it doesn't matter. And then you set out your consonant and your vowel compasses, and your child's bringing these cards back, and they have to sort them into whether they're a vowel or a consonant after they find them. A lot of fun, a great way to get some energy out. The next one is our phonics game here, which is our animal jungle hunt. And so what you're going to do is you have your little jungle hats here. They have different letters on them, and your child has to match them to the correct animal that starts with the same sound. So that's your phonics game for this month. And the last one's a sight word game. So it's our coconut trees. So what we're going to do is they all have different sight words on them, and your child uses the coconut, so you can see here, and they spell out those sight words with the coconuts on the tree. So those are your 6 play-based activities that are all different games that you can do. And then as well, you get another 4 worksheets that are super fun hands-on worksheets, which is a great way to, sit down as well and have a bit of calm time with your child. If you're working, you can just sit these next to you and they can work on these while you're working or whatnot, which is great. So this is a literacy one. They're working on their gross motor skills, cutting up the letters, and then pasting them using their phonics to the matching animals. So, cutting out the M and pasting it onto the monkey. So that's one of them. This one is working on their different directions. So they have this amazing jungle map here, and then the directions here. So they're using the words and figuring out which word fits in based off the jungle map that you can see. And this one is another literacy one where they're tracing the different names of the different animals and writing them out, and then they can use their phonics to try to sound out the names of those animals. And the last one here is a math worksheet. So they have the visualization of each equation, and then they have to figure out what the missing number is for each one. It's working on addition and subtraction. So that's what you get in this month's BAMF box, so the kindergarten box. Every month you get 10 new activities. So you get 6 of these laminated play-based games, and then 4 of these totally amazing worksheets that are fun and colorful. And so a great, great, great way to keep your kid entertained. It's an amazing add-on to any homeschool curriculum that you're doing or virtual schooling to fill the time in between the class sessions. It's also great to use with kids that are actually at school right now as an add-on at home to help reinforce what they're learning. So we can't wait for you to join our crew, and we're looking forward to continuing to play and learn with you. Have a great day.